Yes,
Tuesday, May 9th. So we promise you a bi-weekly tour of our little patio garden. We're going to add some more stuff, not today, so they'll probably be the second part of this video. But I just wanted to go through with Horatio J in the background, and we're going to walk you through our patio garden. We'll probably be adding some other things. We're gonna have to stake some things. Oh, look at our pollinator, Mr. B. we had a nice little visitor we call Mr. Squirrel. And Mr. Squirrel came and he was eating on our plants, and I'll show you that in a minute. But we end up having to make a makeshift border or barrier for Mr. Squirrel because he was eating our kale plant. So we had, and I'm gonna show you, have Horatio insert some pictures of the plant then a couple of weeks ago, and then how it has begun to regrow its leaves back. So we're gonna walk you around and show you what we have now. So this is our blueberry tree, lemon tree. This is our lemon tree. This is our blueberry bush, and I'm gonna have to do some more research to kind of see, because this was to get up to like 6 feet tall, and then this one has some instructions here, so I'm gonna have to read it and kind of see how tall this one get and how often I need to fertilize it, and when we will actually see some blueberries from it. Okay, this is our strawberry patch or strawberry little garden, and we also have little strawberries coming along. So that is what we got going on here. And this one we have about probably like 6 or a few here on this plant, but I'm going to fertilize them today. Here goes some on this plant for our strawberries. Here's our oregano, and I don't know if you can tell from the previous video the difference of growth in all of these. This is our sage, which has gotten huge. It's probably like 3 or 4 times bigger than all the other ones, and I like to kind of run my fingers across. This is thyme. This is our basil back here, and this is our cilantro. And I know some people love cilantro, they really hate it. It's either or, it's no in between. So let me move our makeshift barrier here. So we have onions here that Horatio, instead of throwing away, he decided to plant, and they have grown a lot. They're taking root. And then I was looking over here at the thyme, and we have a volunteer plant here from, I have no idea what it is from, but we got a volunteer plant happening. So we'll see with it. We're gonna let it grow and see what happens. So this is our zucchini here. We have little flowers getting ready to come to fruition. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 13 that's getting ready to come. So we may see some action in the next couple of weeks. This is our cucumber plant that needs some water. They drooping a little bit, so we're gonna water them and they're gonna come back to life. Here we have our pepper plant, and as you also can see here, we got little peppers budding here.
This one that's always looking sad. No, the one's over there.
Yeah, this one is looking sad. So we got to see, because we planted these at the same time, and as you can see, all of these are flourishing. So we got to see what's going on with this one. This is our ghost pepper. Here we have our poblano pepper. And we don't know what kind of pepper this is, but we know it's a pepper. But it's drooping, so we got to make sure they get watered today. Here is our sweet pea plant, and as you can see, it's a actual I don't want to, but it's actually a pea right there. So once you see the flowers, you know that's where the pea is gonna come. Okay, so here's our kale plant that Mr. Squirrel
and his girlfriend
had a wonderful meal from. We didn't have any leaves or kale last week, but it has grown back wonderfully. And here is he also did the same thing to our broccolini. And as you can see, the leaves are growing, but actually with broccolini, the broccoli actually grow in between the stems. And this, we're going to water it since it's warm. They should be able to germinate. We have some spinach plants in here. So we're gonna go down to the other patio. This is our garden up here, and this is our barbecue area. So, here's
we did forget the tomato.
Our tomato plant, and this is the determinate. Determinate tomato plants only grow or fruit enough tomatoes, and then once all the fruit of the tomato is done, then the tomato plate is done. You can do plant is done, or you can do indeterminate tomatoes that will grow throughout the whole season. They can get up to 14 feet tall. As long as they have a trellis to climb, they'll keep climbing, they'll keep bearing fruit until your last frost. So, as you can see, all of these are expected tomatoes here. They're just waiting. We're going to actually fertilize this today as well.
Oh!
And if you look, we actually have a tomato growing here.
Sorry, focus. There we go. It's focusing now.
Okay, you see? Okay. And that's our first tomato on our tomato plant. So all of these are going to be fruitful. We'll probably get ready to stake it. I'll probably put a stake here and just get some twine and just tie it up so it can kind of be lifted. But we shall see. So this is our tomato plant, and I'm going to get another tomato plant as well, because I'm not sure if I cut off of the determinate plant, will it actually take root and then still grow, or will it stop growing? So yesterday, well, we'll see about that. I just stopped in the middle of my sentence. Okay, so yesterday we went to Home Depot. We decided to get some more herbs and a couple of more plants that we saw like on clearance, because we're gonna bring them back to life. So here we would have a green pepper, because my sister, she doesn't eat spicy stuff, but we got this because it's already bearing fruit here. So we're gonna plant this in a 5-gallon bucket as well.
Away from the hot ones.
Away from the hot ones. So when pollinators go back and forth, you can kind of have like hybrids that end up being created from the plant. So, oh, well, thank you. You got shade for your brother, but not for me. Anywho, and then we have 2 lavender plants here. Oh,
if we can make some candles.
Oh, here you go.
We have
Look at him.
I tell you. And this is our Thai basil. Oh, it smells so good. This is our Thai basil plant. We have an eggplant here. I love irrigated leaves, but this is our eggplant here, Black Beauty. We're gonna plant that one in a 5-gallon. We have some dill.
Because we love to pickle here.
And
lemon balm.
Lemon balm.
It smells great.
It does. And this, go in teas and stuff like that. So we'll continue to grow like herbs and then branch them off too. So it's something work in progress. So this is what my nephew Antoine wanted. I give him a flower like every season, so he chose this. He said he did not want orange, so he chose this. It basically drop and decorate. So we purchased this plant. Full sun. As you can see, he want to be involved today because usually he doesn't talk at all.
Be on the game.
Oh yeah, he does be on the game. So drop and decorate, and beautiful plant here. So we're gonna repot this today for him. Now usually, cause it looked like it can grow a little bit in here, but we're gonna go ahead and move it to a bigger pot here, and then it just have a full range to just grow. So that's what we're gonna do with that.
Try to find a drill earlier. I ain't know what it was.
And then I bought this raised bed container mix. I kind of want to see how it works, but you know, Old Faithful that we usually use is peat moss, perlite, or vermiculite, and compost, mushroom compost, or some type of fertilizer. That way you can mix it up. And then for our additives, when we are trying to feed our plants, we are using earthworm castings, blood meal and blood meal.
Bone meal.
But bone meal and blood meal, my bad, as well as fish enamel. So that way you can have all of everything to make sure that your plants are being fertilized. So that's what we're gonna be doing today, and then we'll update you later once we have everything planted and let you see how everything looks. This is your bi-weekly update, and then of course we'll continue to update you. Thank you for joining us. Bye.
Why it smell like?
What's good? How's your day? It's your bummer, it's your day. Turn. Test new video. Turn. Test new video.